to the show. This is the first episode of Bent on Ariel, and I'm your host, Ariel. Now, I'm just a struggling sister trying to survive. No, real life. I'm trying to be in your households, okay? I'm trying to be on your primetime TV networks. I'm trying to be that one that you have to watch before you go to sleep at night. I'm that next voice of our generation, and I want you to tune in to see what I'm bent on. So, look, y'all. I have a house full tonight. Like, look at y'all. Y'all look so good. Yes. Okay, so enough about you. Okay, no, seriously. I'm so glad to have you all here with me tonight. So we're going to have a good time, right? Okay, so let's get right back into it. Now, I'm going to tell you a little bit about what the show is about by giving you my spiel on what I'm bent on and seen. So I'm really bent on Beyonce. Like, who's not? No, really, Queen Bee is like the Piedmont of our generation. Like, if it wasn't for her, I don't think we would have these other hot artists like Katy Perry and Rihanna and even Nicki Minaj. Like, Beyonce kind of set that tone. So you have to give her you got to pay your respects to her. You know, the sister been in the game since she was 2. So, you know, you got to give her props. But she recently came out with a song, a little single called Bow Down. Now, I didn't take any offense to it because I'm like, girl, you better work it. You better work it. Just like my mom, who's married, didn't take any offense to put a ring on it. I mean, come on, it's a song. But there have been some people out there who actually felt a little convicted by the song, Bow Down. Now, to me, the sister got so much money that she was able to make a song about the people that don't like her. And so the people that don't like her actually took time to download and or listen to the single and get mad at it. You didn't have to go download it. Nobody told you to go listen to the song. She talking about you, man. Nobody said that. But I mean, the real magic is not the song. It's not the hateration. It's her little girl, Blue Ivy. Have y'all seen the latest picture of her? She's like 4 now, and she's taller than me. I'm just saying. I'm bent on Beyonce, but that little girl, she's a little too tall to be 3 months. I'm just saying. I'm kind of bent. I'm bent out of shape a little bit, but it's cool. I love you, Beyonce. No hard feelings, Jay. Please don't send them folks out on me. I didn't mean to. But anyway, so we're going to have a great time tonight, right, y'all? Yeah. We got a lot in store for y'all tonight. It's going to be a great first season, first episode, first everything. So tonight, we have a very special guest. Anybody got warrants out right now? Anybody? Okay, cool, because she is a judge, and she will find you. She will find you, for real. Just like Antoine said, they climb through your windows and snatch your people up. Warrants is like a highlighter. I'm dead serious. So we have a very special guest here tonight. Like I said, she's a judge. I'm not going to reveal her name. You got to tune back in to see who I'm talking about. And then tonight we have a very special musical guest all the way from the jungle. And no, it's not Tarzan. Y'all keep it locked. It's Bent on Ariel. Stay tuned. Like, you see what I'm saying? Welcome back to Bent on Ariel, and I'm Ariel. Now, this is a segment that I like to call I'm Bent on It. It's a little hashtag, little tweet thing that we do on Twitter. We send it out every week, and we just want to see what you guys are bent on. Now, a couple of fans actually bit, and they told me what they were bent on, so I'm going to just read these to you, and we'll see if they're crazy or not. Okay, so at Short Stack says, I'm so bent on acronyms. All right, acronyms. A lot of rappers are utilizing the language device of acronyms lately, like YOLO. Okay, I see that. ASAP, Rocky, enough said. And recently, the new single by rapper Rocco, You Don't Even Know. Well, actually, Short Stacks, You don't even know it's common dinner lingo, you know? Do you get what I'm saying? I'm trying to break this down to you. So when I ask, did you like that chicken, baby? Yeah. Like, you see what I'm saying? It's common, so it's fine. No, it's not an acronym. It's lingo. That's cool, though. Thanks, Short Stacks. All right, next we have at Tiara Chanel, who says, I'm so bent on Gucci Mane. Oh, okay. Little hood booger. That's cool. So she says Gucci Mane has a warrant out for his arrest after allegedly breaking a champagne bottle over a U.S. Marine's head. Okay, Gucci, you doing the most. The Marine said his head was split wide open, and it all started when he simply asked Gucci for a photo. Gucci Mane, the big black guy with the ice cream on his face? That's sweet. What kind of big scary black dude would get an ice cream on his face? The ice cream man? Burr, for real. Like, I mean, Gucci, this is not your caliber. It's really not you. All right, and then I have another fan says, at Anonymous, okay, and they spelled that wrong. At Anonymous says, so the Pope has a Twitter account, so do you. And his first tweet was, pray for me. Oh, seriously. Don't you work for Jesus? Can't you just tweet him yourself? Just tweet him right quick. Yo, Jesus, hold the Pope down right quick. You know, I'm going into this thing blind. Hold me down, you know. I'm just saying, don't Catholics pay for that? Because your prayer would reach him before it would reach, you know, before Mass would get there. It's like I timed it before. His got there like 12 seconds before mine. Shout out to the disciples. I'm just saying, I'm bent on all of you guys because this stuff is ridiculous and I love it. So if you're bent on it, I need you to tag me in your hashtags, I'm so bent on, and just put your crazy, weird, funny stories on there. I want to know what you're bent on because I'm bent on you. Okay, so when we come right back, we're going to have some special guests and a musical guest too.
Because we're going to be in the business of posting our children's dreams and encouraging them to dream big so that we can post dreams so we never have to post anybody's dream.
Nowhere in the corridors of pale green and gray, nowhere in the suburbs, in the cold light of day. There in the midst of it, so alive and alone, words support like bone, dreaming of Mercy Street, where you're inside out, dreaming of mercy.
And welcome back to Bent on Ariel. I'm glad you're tuning in. Now, we have an amazing guest with us this evening. Now, I know you all know this woman. She's been in more homes than you probably know. She's the Honorable Judge Glenda Hachett. Y'all give it up for my guest. Give it up. Yes. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you.
How are you?
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Yes, I love the color contrast.
Thank you. I love being with you all.
Thank you so much. Now, I know you have a busy schedule, so I'm not going to hold you too long.
All right. All right.
I swear by it. Don't plead the fifth.
All right. You won't plead the fifth?
I won't plead the
Okay.
fifth. So I just want to tell the world about you because I know they know the judge from the TV shows. I know they know the litigator. But do they really know Glenda? So that's what I want to get into.
All right.
Before we do all that, we do have to kind of hash out and iron out the details.
All right.
So tell us a little bit about your background. Let's start from Emory.
All right. Well, I'm originally from Atlanta, which it's rare. Most people come to Atlanta. I was born and raised here, and so I want to just jump back really to CAU because this is where my parents met.
Oh, wow.
A lovely love story. That's the only way to explain it. My mom was working on her master's in education one summer in summer school, and my dad was working on his MBA. And he saw her and was just taken with her. And so I feel like I owe a lot to CAU because that's where my parents met. So I grew up in Atlanta. They made Atlanta home when they got married. And so public schools here in Atlanta, and then went away to college, and then came home to Emory Law School. And basically, Atlanta has always been home for me.
Wow. And you're an AUC love child.
I am.
That's
Beautiful. After they got married now,
Yes,
let's be
that's
clear.
right,
So
that's right. Let's be clear.
Let's not be talking
It was
about
done the
yeah,
right way.
Right. my
swear.
mother may be watching.
That's right. So your career in college and just your academic career led you to Delta Airlines.
Yes,
So basically you were flying high.
I was, and very blessed. One step in between that was a federal clerkship for the first African-American federal judge in the Deep South. And so I tell people I had a front row seat to history because I was there the morning that he was sworn in, and that experience was I was so blessed to have worked for Judge Horace T. Ward. But, think about it, the first African-American federal judge in the Deep South, and I got to be his very first law clerk, which was a great platform and experience to then go on to Delta. And at Delta, I was the highest ranking woman of color worldwide. So it was I've been so enormously blessed in my life.
Would you say it was a bit of a challenge for you?
Oh,
that
oh,
racial barrier
oh,
and
oh,
then
oh,
the
oh,
gender?
Oh.
That's all you can say.
Woo, mercy. Absolutely. Very much so, because oftentimes people wouldn't realize that I was an African-American woman. I'd be on the phone, I'll tell you a 30-second story that I was doing a deposition in a multi-million-dollar lawsuit, and I was in federal court. I was taking a deposition in New York, and the opposing counsel walks in, and he says, "We'll get started when your boss gets here." Oh, yeah.
Excuse me.
Oh, yeah. And I said, I am lead counsel. But he, in his mind, could not get his mind around the fact that this young African-American woman could be the lead attorney on a multi-million-dollar antitrust case. But, you have to learn that you just are good at what you do and that you have to just not give energy to the haters. Exactly. And I say that regardless of what field you're in, for all people who are watching, that really is the way you have to live it. You have to live it with determination and passion, which I talk about in my new book, Dare to Take Charge.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. We definitely need to check out that new book because nowadays you see more powerful women doing things that will actually impact a nation.
Absolutely, and the world.
You have the Condoleezza Rice.
Oh, yes.
You have the Michelle Obama. You have these powerful, the Glenda Hachett.
Oh, well, I wouldn't put myself in that category, but
well, why not?
Thank you.
Out of the things that you've just told me briefly, I've already been able to connect you with Black history. How does that feel?